What's happening right now in NIO?
Let's see what's going on. Plus 12% more or less today. Very interesting. Let's talk about it. First of all, remember to read the disclaimer right here and also in the description below. Amazing price action that we have right there. Look at that last green candle with a lot of volume. Very interesting. We are going to talk also about this price action right here around the $4 level. Very interesting. It was kind of a false breakup, and from there the price skyrocketed to the upside with that 47% more or less movement. Wow, what a crazy ride. What is going on? We have some amazing breaking news that we're going to comment just right now. We're going to visit the website of NIO to show you the new card that they are releasing. But first of all, subscribe. Thank you very much. Trading HT, honest traders. Let's go.
Okay, so let's go to the breaking news of NIO because the website, they released a new vehicle, and we're gonna show you exactly what kind of vehicle that we have right here. It's a sedan, a classic sedan, and I think actually have more than 9 different models. So this is another one to the portfolio of NIO. And the most interesting thing about this vehicle, let's take a look at the video, how so you can see exactly how it looks. I think it's wonderful. Like a modern vehicle, and maybe in sales is gonna be sedans that they didn't perform really well in sales in the last decade, but maybe they can go back again.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting model. Of course, there is a lot of competition, as we mentioned in previous videos. Also, of course, in the video it looks great. It's an advertisement of them, so
Yeah.
this is the best you will see out there. We don't know how it is in the real life. Maybe someone who has one already. It would be such an amazing thing. Because they started selling it. I think like today or yesterday. So very interesting to notice how it goes in real life. And let's see another thing that we mentioned in previous video, and it is about the battery. It's something that NIO has some innovation. They have invested high amounts of capital in it. So maybe the investors also wanted to know about it, and we have it right there, ready to go in 3 minutes. Can you see it right there, Alvaro, in the website?
Exactly, it looks really wonderful. I saw one of the videos here in Finland, in Finland, if I'm not mistaken. Where you could see
Hmm.
like this exactly what you are watching right now, guys. So obviously, this is like very modern technology. Only Chinese can do something like this. I mean, it's something very original. Let's say, mildly. But the thing here is like, if you find a station, battery station, you just go there, pack the vehicle, and in 3 minutes you have a new battery in your vehicle. Very, very original in that sense.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of innovative, and maybe the market reacts in a good way to these new technology investments, because at the end of the day, innovation will make a breaking point in this type of markets. Because if everyone does the same, the ones that improves the most or offers the most optimal solutions for the problems that they can appear with these types of vehicles and situations, will have a better perspective, in the market. So very interesting. Going back to the chart, we want to talk also about this latest price action, because I think it's interesting noticing that we are approaching the previous level that was acting as a support level right here. We can see 2 times with a false breakout, and then the time that the level got broken, we had this downside movement, to the area of 3.70 more or less. Very interesting to see how the price acts right now, if it continues going higher with that breakout, or if it goes lower from here. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. And I'm going to paste right here some breaking news that we have related with new vehicle, the 87, but also something related with the EVs delivered in April, that they are up nearly 32%, which is quite good. And also we have an agreement that they have. Yeah, I think it's right there. Yeah, it is with the EV luxury maker Lotus Technology, that is up
Mm-hmm.
also plus 10%. And they are talking about EV charging and battery swapping, maybe related with that thing that we saw in the video. So very interesting news. Also, what do you think about all this situation with NIO? I think there are a lot of things of comment that we can't comment in just one video. So let us know in the comments everything you want, and in the next video we can continue talking about all this.
Yeah. Also, let's think about the latest news. Obviously, you see all this, and this is very, very positive for the company. Last week and previous in 2 weeks before, we heard like another incredible piece of news about Porsche in talks with NIO about the you know the innovative systems they have for for when you go through to some when you go through an area where you have like some pubs and you see like the vehicle, it has to go up and down, and they've delivered like a system that is unique, in NIO. So Porsche want to include that in their vehicle. So a lot of
Mhm.
positive news. I gotta tell you guys, it's very interesting to see how they are being released in a very dramatic moment. In that particular moment, when it was reaching 3.60, like in a very, very dramatic situation, minus 96%, everything is lost, and then suddenly positive news everywhere. And then maybe we could even see like positive fundamental news, soon. So actually, we saw it. We actually saw it. Vehicles more than 136% in comparison to the previous year. Wow, that's completely nuts.
Yeah, exactly. In the weekly time frame, we can see this crazy chart right there. We had this first movement to the downside from 2018, minus 90%. From there, the prices skyrocketed like crazy. We're talking about 5,400%, more or less, to the upside. And from there, we entered into this downside territory that went lower another 94.60%. And right now, this movement continued going higher from 3.60 more or less, and the current price is plus 47% more or less. Very interesting price action. What do you think, guys? Do you think that this will continue going higher and maybe reaching that level of $67 again in the near future, or maybe next year? What do you think about it? Or do you think that this will just continue going lower in this kind of descending channel and we will visit lower levels again? I think that's a very interesting debate to have right there with all the news that we shared with you today. All this about the new car being released, that deliveries, that battery swap technology, a lot of hype around EV market also, because some people were talking about like a bad situation for this, but this company is releasing everything new. What do you think about NIO and about the EV market? Let us know in the comments. Welcome to Trading HT. We really appreciate you.
Yeah, don't remember, guys, to take a look at the net income, because everything right now is based on news, but you shouldn't forget the fundamentals. I think the key earnings that we have right now in March 2024 here, this is the period that we're talking about, the first quarter of 2024, and they have an estimate of 1.45 billion, minus 0.30. Obviously, we're talking about losses. So if you see like a positive net income, which means that it has a positive surprise factor or green factor, that could be a game changing. Like something completely different for the stock, like a paramount moment where investors start to reverse the price after a huge downtrend. The downtrend channel that we're experiencing right now is very dramatic. So we need something very, very good in the fundamentals in the net income to think about a recovery right here.
Yeah, that's also very interesting to take into account. So, for instance, and in order to finish, let's see the 27 analysts that we have offering 1 year price forecast for NEO Inc. And the maximum one is 9.94 plus 88%. Then we have the average of these 27 analysts plus 28%, 0.74. And then the minimum one minus 24%. Very interesting, this 1 year price forecast. What do you think about it? And we have also the annual EPS estimate, and we can see until 2027 where it would be around minus 0.28. Very interesting data. Let us know in the comments also what do you think about this. We know we shared a lot of information, all the breaking news, the technical analysis, the past price action, the future kind of forecast and these type of predictions. But if you can share with us something about it, we really appreciate it. All the comments are welcome, all the likes also, and all the subscribers. Thank you very much. Have a nice week, guys.
Bye bye.